it's the beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Now this throw, it's complete. It's Moncrief with it. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. And the Steelers on third down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 7. Screen pass to Connor. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or... So short. They'll run for it with Connor. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And this Browns defense stands tall. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know...
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, 54 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Well, they had done a really nice job on him through 3 quarters plus, but you just had that feeling eventually he was going to get loose.
And this is why coaches always preach that it's a 4-quarter game, right? It gets trite for us. It gets trite for the fans.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This will be caught at about the 5. And he is in the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Roethlisberger will throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. 5 yards on the catch. That brings up 2nd down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a 1st down. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. Don't write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. Now Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. Now defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 32-yard line. Ben to throw again. Moncrief brings it in. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 4 receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4. Roethlisberger. And this is Moncrief for the catch. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Roethlisberger going to get this one to Connor. And he was able to shove the tackle, but Reserves coming in for the stop. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it a second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target. And it'll bring up third down. Again, it's Roethlisberger. This is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Roethlisberger to throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
100.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, play drive, that one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1-to-5 play drive, you actually build up momentum, and even when they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. The Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. Buying time to his left. The 20. That's complete. It's Charles. Into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Orson Charles, 44 yards. The Browns are going to tack on to there. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. They had the lead in the fourth, but still passing. Finding a big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody's in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
Joseph now to kick this one away.
Inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Number 53, Mike 53. He don't know no better.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Roethlisberger. And yes, complete to the Donald. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he couldn't turn it into much more.
Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now Roethlisberger to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Demarius Randall that time there to knock it free. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And at a wide bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to go back to Beckham there, and it's second down. To throw again on second down. Mayfield. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's the bad.
It feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. They can get some first downs just as good as running the football. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. It's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog. This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know where Mace, Posse, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs red, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rockin' over pearls and the instrumental. Are you ready? Meaning credentials. To the rhythm as hard as you can go. Steady, to the letter right. Turn it up, we giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about, space or can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind?
Welcome in, everybody. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Between the New York Jets and the Kansas City Chiefs. With that, let's get out to Dignity Health Sports Park in Southern California.
All right, Coach.
Let's get out to Dignity Health Sports Park in Southern California.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the New York Jets and the Kansas City Chiefs. Defenders chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Call that a 96-yard house call on the kick return as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together. In 10 seconds in football.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. Commanding the offense will be the highly touted USC product, Sam Darnold. To throw is Darnold. And incomplete to open things up.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Now, down there, but he cannot connect. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Watch out for Hill on the return. A little juke. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. City touchdown.
receive punts. That's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach. It's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they mishit the ball and kick it right to him.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. This is taken about 7 yards deep, and no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too. Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. Nice job on the return there, 16 yards.
Hello, welcome to the podcast.
1st and 10. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Mahomes now to throw. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And this is caught. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. And even 60 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
They'll run high, and he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams. He'll get it up the middle. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. This Jet defense so far is standing tall. They need another stop now, 3rd and goal. They'll run it. Here's Hyde. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Okay, so you just took the big loss. Now what are you doing on 4th down?
Well, we have a change of plans now we have because I think they were looking at the play sheet, trying to dial something up to go for it on 4th down. But after that loss, that goes right out the window. Now you have to kick the field goal and take it back down the next time and score.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Darnold off the play fake to Bell. Rolling to his right. He's going to take off with it. Fighting his way through contact. I guess no. Need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Bell with a first down carry there as he'll get about 4 out of that. Tyrann Mathieu there to make the tackle. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Second and 6 at the 40-yard line. That's the end of the first
Mike
quarter.
is 59.
With the
Mike is
score,
59.
Chiefs
Watch the
14.
screen. Watch the screen.
Faking the give. Darnold. That one's complete to Tomlinson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Bell running on first down as he'll push forward for a... Three.
Check, check. No. Let's go one more.
Brings up second
Mike
and
5-9.
On second down, it's Bell. Trying to pull away, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers?
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Some collective exhales over there on the side. Big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And his throw here's incomplete. Eric Tomlinson the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. They'll go back to the ground with Bell. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it 3rd and goal. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they? And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown as they are now on the board here in the first half. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Oh, the Chiefs have got it. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. The 40, 20. And he will not be able to get any further. Brought down inside the 10. A long way to go for nothing. It comes up empty.
So when the Rules Committee decided to put some excitement into the PAT, or the extra point, this is what they were talking about.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. On play action, it's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. Going deep here for Watkins. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Mahomes escaping the pressure right. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one. 55 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. Mahomes now on 1st down. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a... First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Looking to throw is Mahomes, and his throw is incomplete.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal, being chased out left. He's got it complete to Thompson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first. To their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And he pushed it from short distance, wide right. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. On 3rd down, here's Bell. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here's Hill on the return. So we have reached half. There you have it. Halftime quickly. Third quarter, here we go. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the Jets have got it. Well, gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead, tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Offside defense.
They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage so they can decline. Penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years are teams seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there. They practice it, they work on it, and this time they're successful.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards. They go play action here on first down. He'll buy some time right. Muscles him up. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it?
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, his second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. Back to throw, Darnold. And he's got it. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. This will be fielded at the 6. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of...
And got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes, flushed out right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again with Bell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
He's got Herndon, his tight end. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Ja'Kai Polite, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes forced out to his left. His throw incomplete. Sammy Watkins the intended target, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for KC. 57 yards.
Sometimes it's designed. And sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Mahomes going to throw. Rolling to his left. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Steps away to... That is caught by Williams for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And he moved left there, Charles Little. Danger play. He didn't throw toward that left side. Went over the middle. Got the 6, though.
Yeah, he seems like the type of guy that when you told him as a kid, don't touch the stove because it might be hot, he touched it anyway. And this one, he got away without getting burned.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And Le'Veon Bell making his way back out onto the field now. After some early struggles running the ball, they've really picked it up. Early it just seemed like there were no holes there. Now all of a sudden the holes seem to be there. I don't know if that's just my imagination.
And give them credit that they kept their confidence. Because sometimes when you get stuffed big in the running game early, especially for an entire half, it really makes you retreat a little bit, but not this group. They always have the confidence that they just get their assignments down, they get in sync with their runners, and off they went.
And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On
2nd and 9, Darnold got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Play action. It's Darnold. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. tackle him almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
A first down throw, Darnold. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's a right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
And that one, an absolute backbreaker. A chance to get back within a score. Couldn't do it.
Yeah, that one went begging, as they say, right? There's the opportunity, and it was missed. But all hope's not lost just yet. But, boy, getting back within 1 score would have been a powerful motivator for their defense to take the field with.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's going to look deep, and this is caught. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 55 yards. And the Chiefs are... able to extend their lead.
Let him know, let him know.
They'll look to run for it with Williams. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offense has spent a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Darnold on first down. And he's got his man on the out route. A gain of 6 there on first. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
7 yards there and a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Down under 2 minutes to go. In this football game. Second down and 10. Darnold. That's complete. It's Bell. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down. Now it's Darnold. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23. first. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. To throw is Darnold. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out back.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Darnold. Caught here by Bell. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Darnold, he's going to let it go deep for the end zone, and unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. One last throwdown for Darnold, going for it all, and that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So this one in the win column for Kansas City.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a great matchup between the Oakland Raiders and the
Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Oakland Raiders and the New England Patriots. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Brady now on first down. And Thomas has it. That one goes for 24 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He's able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. James White, 48 yards. As his guys Cardinals are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gostkowski with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on 8. That makes the score 7-0. Will carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. First carry for Josh Jacobs. That didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And the offensive starters here for the Raiders.
So let's all work together on this one because it's natural to just watch the football. But I want all of us to watch the center of this offensive line. They've got to be able to control the point of attack, and they didn't do such a good job on that last play. Plenty of opportunities to redeem themselves.
And now the ball's out.
Oh, come on.
And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble. Patriot touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. And, boy, things switched on a dime here. The fumble recovery for the touchdown and also a 2-point try on top successful.
That feels like a momentum call. Pick it up on a fumble return, take it the other way for a touchdown. That's demoralizing for a team to have it happen against them. So the offense just says, you know something? Let's add to it. Pile on top, go for 2 now while their heads are down.
Richard. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice